races. It's time for the Jolyn female swim, and Naomi Scott, Lani Pallister, Ellie Halliday have battled it out all summer long. Lani Pallister's only done 2 rounds so far. She's won both of them. You got to say, if she's going to turn up, she'll go close to winning. But there's been some other girls keen to knock her off. She is not racing here today, so we will see who can take it out. Let's take a look at the start list. Good to see Sophie Arthur from the Talabudra Club there. Maddie Ellis as well for Northcliffe. Fiddick from Wanda, Ellie Halliday from Alexandra Headland, Larkins from Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park, Lewson from Southport, Greta Peterson from BHMP as well, Piscaric from Manly, Rogers is there, Ross, Shanahan, Singleton, Slavin, Slee, Smoldo, Van Kampen, Warren and Woods. 43 on the line. That is going to make things tough going around the cans, but it's going to be all important. Which rip do you choose? Do you run down to the right-hand side? Do you go to the left? Girls have gone everywhere in for the start, and it mightn't seem important, Jack, which line. Most people would think, oh, you just swim straight out and swim straight back. But the difference between taking the rip and just jumping in wherever can be absolutely humongous when you get to the end of a race.
Well, Josh, what I believe we'll see happen here is that sweep will take the girls from the right-hand side of screen to the left. The girls on the left-hand side probably have the biggest advantage, as they will get into that water moving out to sea a lot quicker than the girls on the right. Now, I could be wrong. It doesn't happen very often, but I do make mistakes from time to time, and someone could step up and show that we might be incorrect.
Some days it's a lucky dip as well. So you think you're going into the right spot. A set could come through. There's more water moving on the left or the right, and one section just really seems to suck out. And Lana Rogers seems to have done a good job. That's her in the white cap with the maroon stripe down the centre. She's done the best of the girls on the right-hand side, and then maybe Courtney Hancock on the far left-hand side. Naomi Scott, the light blue cap there as well. Ruby Nolan is just behind them, working her way out to sea. And at the moment, it's pretty even, but all the girls are heading back, and it is that left. You can see them starting to get sucked out to sea at the moment. And talk us through just the difference between swimming normally and going out in a rip. The girls, they'd be moving twice as fast when that water's moving out to sea. It's like an escalator or a travelator all the way out to the back of the braid.
Well, it absolutely is. These girls will jump in that rip. It will drag them through the white water. What also happens in the rip, Josh, is there is less white water breaking in that area, although these sets are breaking right across the beach at the moment. We saw the likes of Lana Rogers didn't have to run down as far to the left because she is one of the better or higher quality swimmers in the field, and that meant she could push through the water that perhaps wasn't moving as quick out to sea. But we saw the girls further left certainly have the biggest advantage.
But it's Courtney Hancock who leads on the way home from Naomi Scott, and there's a wave out the back. There might be 1 or 2 on it. Oh, the girls on the right-hand side, somebody's fallen from the absolute sky on the way down there. That was incredible. I don't know who it was. There was a Kurrawa cap in there. She's just popped her head up, sucked in a huge gulp of air and put her head down and tried to keep going as well. That might be Claudia Slavin from the Kurrawa Club. Unbelievable surf skills from her. She's out in front. Coming down a wave behind her, Lana Rogers. Great surf skills as well. The Northcliffe cap of Georgia Miller is in the mix. In the centre there's an Alex cap. That might be Ellie Halliday as well. So they're coming from all over the place. Brittany Pearce from the Wanda Club goes down a wave, and well, maybe that's Kiara Warren. So yeah, it's Warren who's got a good wave in there, but it's still Slavin in the lead. She's trying to hang on here, but what about that one? She fell from the absolute sky down that wave and took a beating when she got to the bottom.
Well, Claudia Rose Slavin leading the way, Josh. She has won a surf race before, so she's looking to back that up and continue on some good form. It was in a previous season, but Claudia Rose Slavin is leading this one back through the gutter and getting very close to the sand.
That's right, Jack. This is not a surprise. She's won these rounds before. She's got good surf skills, and she was sitting in the top 4 or 5, and all the other girls had an opportunity on that wave. They didn't body surf it as well as she did, and she's managed to hold on all the way to the beach, and she will win her second round of the Jolyn female surf race. And what a performance it's been in big, tough conditions from Claudia Slavin. She will come round, break the tape, claim the maximum 100 points. Very happy with that one. Georgia Miller up in second place. Lana Rogers is going after her as well. Ellie Halliday's there. Emily Doyle, Kiara Warren. They'll go up and around. Oh, the sprint's on. Miller and Rogers dip for the line. Miller just gets there. Rogers as well. Halliday's done a great job to get back into 4th place and keep herself on top top of the podium. Doyle, Warren and Nolan are all inside the top 7. Hancock and Peterson as well. So this is how they finished. Slavin from Miller and Rogers on the podium. Ellie Halliday did enough to keep herself in the top few on the point score. Doyle, Warren, Nolan, Hancock, Peterson and Nicola Rowan were our top 10.
Here we are, Jolyn surf race winner, round 4, Claudia from Karawa. What a performance, but great surf skills.
Yeah, thank you so much. I was just going out, it was so tough getting under those waves. They're so strong, but just got to get down pretty deep to get off in a good spot. So yeah, and I got a pretty good wave coming in, so I was so stoked.
Yeah, about 3rd or 4th round the cans, and coming in, did you decide to go a particular way or just backed yourself straight in?
No, definitely swam more to the south. Didn't want to come back in that rip, so I just want to make sure the waves coming definitely more down that end of the beach.
Well, a great job from Claudia Slavin, and she goes to the top of the point score of the Jolyn female surf race after 4 rounds. So things are getting very, very interesting there. Halliday into 2nd, Scott into 3rd. So a shake-up of the point score here, and things are only going to get more and more interesting heading into the final 2 rounds. Of course, Surfers Paradise